Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. So today is International Day of Happiness. So for my card, I am using a mixture of several different stamping companies. So we have Sweet November Stamps, My Favorite Things, Sugar Pea Designs, and I'm trying to think of what the other one was. I think it's Catherine Pooler. Everything I used will be linked in my description for you guys as always. So I decided to try hosting the Team Tiny Hop this year because I know last year there was a lot of queries whether or not it was going to continue or if it was just going to be cancelled and just be another Facebook group. So if you guys aren't aware of what Team Tiny is, basically it is a Facebook group for crafters, card makers alike who have YouTube channels and are trying to grow their audiences, and it's for people with 1,000 subscribers less. So if you're from 0 to 1,000, you can join the group, you can join the hops, you can post in the Facebook group. It's very much, you know, that kind of thing. But if you have more than 1,000, unfortunately, you sort of like graduate and then you go on to bigger things. So, but like I said, there was talk about cancelling the group altogether because there wasn't that many people getting involved. And I don't know if it was due to the fact, like, there are so many, like, groups on Instagram that do somewhat similar, or if it was something to do with, like, the themes, because it was very, like, subjective to one thing, whereas, like, this for International Happiness Day, you can literally do anything that makes you happy, and I think it's very more open for what you want to do. So, there's that. I also think something to do with how the whole overall thing happened, so it used to be hashtag driven on YouTube, so you had to type in this hashtag, and if you even, like, say if everybody did a capital letter for the first letter and one person didn't, yours would not pop up in the hashtag listing. And I don't know why that is, because it is so minimalistic, but I have a few times joined these groups in this hop and I've not been viewed because they couldn't find my video. And again, I think it's also something to do with the algorithms on YouTube. So for the reason of me organizing it the way I was doing it is, instead of doing hashtag driven on YouTube, is that there is going to be a list in my description and everybody else's description with links to the next video. So you guys can click in through the video description and you can go to everybody's videos, see what they have. You may find a new creator that you've not come across yet and you can go and support them. But I think that's what it all boiled down to, more or less. But I also think because obviously with COVID and stuff, a lot of people got into YouTube and then a lot of people dropped the moment everything got back up to normal and everybody had to go back to work. So things got, like, subjective and you didn't have to do it as much. And for me, YouTube and Instagram are kind of where I want to make my name. It's where one day that I plan to get to a point where I don't have to, you know, get a job. I can do this full time and it covers my expenses. But obviously at the moment it is just a hobby and it has been for the last 3 years. So yeah. Anyways, make sure you go and check out the rest of the videos. They will be linked in my description, like I said. I believe there are 6 people in total, including myself. If that has changed since when I'm editing this, then obviously there will be more videos linked. If not, there'll be less. It just all depends, I think. But yeah, for my International Happiness Day, the thing that I love the most is making cards. But it is also pets and listening to music. So I don't think I could go a day without listening to music. It's how I focus. It's how I get out of a certain mood. It's how I get motivated, all that sort of stuff. So music is very much a lifeline for me. And it has been all of my life, so it's not going to change now. And like I said, pets are a big thing for me. I love all animals, and I am kind of known as the cat lady on my street, because even though I have all these cats, they're none of mine. They all have homes, they all have their own owners, but because we all live in a very small vicinity of each other's houses, the majority of them do end up turning up at my house. And I think also a part of it is because obviously I don't work during the day, they get to spend time with me, whereas if they were at home, they would be left alone. So depending on the cat's mood, I tend to get all of them during the day, and then at nighttime they tend to leave. So yeah, if you guys have been on my channel or you've been on my Instagram, you'll know how many cats I have that turn up. But the funniest thing the other day, and I wish somebody had filmed it, is every cat that I had with me followed behind me walking in line down the street, and it looked like basically an army of cats were just like following. And it was so funny. So yeah, so I'm gonna list every cat that I have, and then that way you guys get an idea. So we have Milo, Smudge, Whiskey, Salt and Pepper. I'm trying to think about the names. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's so many cats. We've now got Bear. We have Teddy. Teddy's mom. I don't actually know her name because she's very new to me. We have Willow, Little Boy, Lulu. I'm trying to think Bruce. And then there is Freddie, Sasha, and Florence. So 21 cats in total, given it to taken time. So Lulu and Little Boy are actually at my mom's house all the time. They don't actually come to my house, and they don't like interact with me that way, but they are very much in my everyday life. So, but yeah, I can take a breath. So that's like really a lot of cats. But yeah, I've grown up to, you know, just have the patience to interact with an animal, and I just think it makes my whole mood a lot better. And it's like my mom said the other day. She said, you know, Little Boy was a stray cat. He was very defensive, very skittish, didn't like people, didn't like human interaction. And it took me just less than a month to get his trust, just to sit next to him while he was eating. And then 2 weeks after that was the first time he let me pet him. A week after that was the first time he ate something out of my hand. And then 2 days after that, I was actually able to groom him with a comb. So me and Little Boy now have like that really good connection, despite the fact that he's still a stray cat. And it just makes my heart melt, like knowing that this cat was so on the fence with humans, for it now to interact with a lot of people and not be too terrified. You know, so he sat with me, you know, in my mom's backyard, and my mom went to stroke him. He let her do it. And then my stepdad did it the first couple of days. We like got interacting with him, and he growled at my stepdad. And so something in me thinks that maybe he was mistreated by a male, because he was very much still standoffish with guys. But now he is getting better. So, you know, I'm super proud of the progress we've made. I sound like I'm a proud parent. Maybe I am. But yeah, so there are so many things that I can do with these cats that their owners or, you know, other people can't do. And it's quite actually amazing, the perspective that somebody showed me, like, on the other side of it. Because I didn't really think much of it. I just, like, you know, they're interacting with me. They don't mind. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to speed this entire process up so you guys don't have to stay here. So this card took me 41 minutes to create, but I think overall I love how it turned out. So let me know down in my comments what you think. The only thing I didn't do, I didn't add a sentiment, but I didn't know where to put it. And I also didn't add some musical notes coming out of the jukebox because I didn't know if it would ruin the card. So let me know down in my comments what you would do if you were in my shoes. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. If you want to join my Instagram, go and click on the link in my description. I go live every Monday for March. It might get changed in April to Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I generally keep everybody up to date on Instagram, so if you do follow me over there, you'll know. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check out everybody else in the hub. Bye, guys.
Leave me, baby, don't wanna fall again. This just hurt me. Just think about it, but you hold me like you don't wanna break. I need some space, just think about it,